One of the most powerful parables in the Bible is that of the Good Samaritan. A man is passing by, seeing a stranger lying on the road, and the Bible is on the road from Jerusalem to Jericho, that many, many people have passed by and done nothing to help this suffering person. But the man from Samaria, the Good Samaritan, gets down off his camel, helps the man, brings him to an inn, gives the innkeeper money, checks on him to see that he's surviving and doing well. The idea is you should treat everyone as you would want them to treat you. It's the golden rule: do unto others as you would have them do unto you. It promotes the notion of social community, a sense in which, of reciprocity, we all should help one another if we ever want others to help us. But that Good Samaritan rule often gets challenged, because in many situations, people who are in need don't get the support they need. People pass them by, and that's called the bystander effect, the bystander indifference. So again, while you're watching this film clip, keep thinking, would I help? Would I intervene? What are the forces in that situation that would make me help? Or what keeps me, like most people, from helping, from being passive, in some cases from being indifferent to the suffering of my fellows?
We return to our Birmingham service station, and just in time to watch a pickpocket in action. The woman with the rucksack is his victim, and the man in the grey top on the left is the thief. Except they're both acting. In fact, everyone in the queue is with us, apart from the man in the blue shirt. As the thief moves in, will our bystander notice? He clearly has. What's more, he's seen that other people in the queue have noticed too. Now, what's he going to do about it? The answer is nothing. After all, no one else in the queue reacts, so why should he? Chances are, you wouldn't have done anything either. Whatever the man in the blue shirt thinks he's seen, he's influenced by the apathy of everyone else in the queue. In more serious situations, this could have disturbing consequences. Liverpool Street Station in London. A drunk lies on the pavement. In fact, he's our actor, Peter, but these passers-by aren't to know that. And since he looks the worse for wear, not critically ill, they ignore him. Helping would be inconvenient or even risky. He lies there for 20 minutes and no one raises an eyebrow. This time, we've dressed Peter as a respectable city gent. How long before he's rescued now that he looks the part?
Hello, sir. How are you today?
I'm all right, thanks.
6 seconds. She even calls him sir. And suddenly, everyone's a good Samaritan.
Do you suffer from epilepsy?
No.
Why you're lying on the floor in the rain?
After a couple of minutes, even the police turn up.
I would just hate to be in his position of feeling ill and nobody helping and walking past, so I'd just like to check that he was OK.
I thought, well, it's wet, so he must really be ill because he's going to ruin his suit anyway.
Our actress Ruth takes Peter's place. She's not a drunk, but she's also not a city gent. How long before she gets help? Four minutes have passed, and 34 people have passed.
People don't really want to know. They just haven't got the time. Well, they have got the time, they just don't want to get involved.
But it's more complicated than that. If the street were deserted, a passerby would probably go to the rescue. But these strangers have silently formed a temporary group with a rule: don't help. Like the woman who faced impossible questions in the service station, they're afraid to stand out from the crowd. So like the people in our smoke experiment, they won't take action if nobody else does, even against their own better judgment. This woman, for instance, has clearly spotted Ruth, but she conforms to the rule and does nothing.
You all right? You all right?
Watch what happens, though, when someone else helps.
You all right, you sure?
I think
she suddenly finds herself in a different group with a new rule: to help.
She don't look well, does she?
You all right? Yeah. Yes, you are.
First I thought she was dead. Then I sort of checked to see if she was breathing or not. And I looked around and I couldn't believe that no one had noticed her because there was a bloke sat there just absorbed in reading a newspaper.
Peter's now having the same problem. This time, we've swapped his suit for casual clothes. He's not drunk, and we've asked him to act like he's in pain.
Help! Help! Help me! Please, somebody! Help me! Help me, somebody! Please help me! Help me! Help me! Help me! Please, somebody help me! Please, somebody help me!
The children are not professional actors. They agreed to participate in an unusual study. Wide with microphones and filmed from an observation point high across New York 6th Avenue, they will be sent out to ask a simple question. Will you help me?
Excuse me, I'm lost. Can you help me, please?
We are all creatures of socialization, and socialization is what teaches us to pay attention to what other people do when they're responding to a situation.